Hello, everybody. This is Catholic Dad, episode number 387. Why should you stop complaining? And so, why am I posting this video? And so, I hear a lot of people complain in the world today. The whole world's falling apart. I don't know if you know that. So, you got the COVID crisis, you got the riots in the cities, you got communism infiltrating America, you got high unemployment, you got a lot of stuff going on, right? But is it that bad? No, it's not that bad. Stop complaining, everybody. So, why should you personally stop complaining? And I'll tell you why. Like, other people can complain, I don't really care, but I'm more interested in you, your heart, your soul, and like making you a better person. That's what I'm interested in. So here's the deal. So we as humans go into this world, and we're not like super individualistic, meaning we need other people, right? We can't just survive on an island by ourselves. We need our communities, we need our neighbors, we need our grocery stores, we need our hospitals, we need our police departments, you name it, all the manufacturers and whatever else that the world needs. We need each other, and we need each other to a major degree. And so why do we need each other? You ever think about that? Do you think you can go forge your life on your own? You think you can go grow a garden and hunt deer and where are you going to get the refrigeration units from? Where are you going to to put all the deer meat in and whatever else? You actually genuinely need people to survive, and if that's the case, you need people to be useful, right? So if people need to be useful in order to survive, what is an indicator that they're overwhelmed and they're not going to be useful to you? Complaining. That's the indicator, right? And so, like, if I'm Catholic Dad, right, and I work long hours, and on my time off, I work hard, I work hard physical labor in my yard or wherever else, whatever else I do, and I never complain about it because that's kind of a joy. You have this gift that you can actually go toil and do hard work and serve other people and be happy about it. And if you go into the world and you say, oh, I'm so tired, oh, I can't possibly go on. Oh, what I'm telling people is that I'm not useful to them. That I'm doing things in spite of the fact that I don't want to do it for them. You're telling them that I'm not useful to you. And so if you complain to people, you're telling the whole world you're not useful, that you're overwhelmed and you can't possibly do more. And so, but by the way, young men out there, if you're looking for a spouse or somebody you're courting, a good Catholic girl, if you complain, you know what she sees? She sees pathetic. She sees a loser, somebody that can't possibly do more. You're a young, capable man. What you're supposed to do is say, life's good. I'm happy to work. I'm happy to work hard, and I can work harder, and I will work harder. And when you work harder, you say the exact same thing. I will work harder. It's the world's about working hard. It's about serving other people and becoming useful to other people. Now, if it's the whole young spousal courting relationship, a woman needs a man to work hard. She does, because she's presumably going to have children. If she has children, she's going to need help. And so if a man is complaining early on, that's ugly. It's ugly to a woman. Women don't want to hear that. And by the way, women don't want to hear women complain either. And men don't want to hear women complain. It's just the way it works. And so, and this is the other thing. It's infectious when you complain. That, oh, I can't believe, all the riots in the cities. Oh, COVID's going to kill us. Yeah, maybe not. But bottom line is we got our life now, right? So, God put us on this world. He gifted us with health and energy and like muscles and family and whatever else we're gifted with. And we have all the graces. Why don't we make the best of it today? And if some boogeyman gets us in the future, we'll deal with it then. And then we'll overcome then, because that's a good challenge, right? Isn't that the way it should be? And so think about that personally in your life. If you find yourself going to work and saying, oh, I'm working too hard. Oh, I don't want to work so many hours. Oh, I wish I had more vacation time. Oh, I wish I went on vacations. Oh, I wish I had a better car. Oh, I wish you got your life. You got your life. And like the fact that you're wishing for a car or whatever it is, think about that. Like the kings 300 years ago didn't have cars. Like you are more affluent with a $1,000 beater car with the capacity to travel like 100 miles, like at the drop of a hat, than kings were 300 years ago. And you're complaining? You're complaining that you're more wealthy and have better travel ability than kings and queens of the times of yore? That means you shouldn't be complaining. And so, and that's the other thing, by the way. If complaining is, and like being negative and pessimistic is contagious, well, being optimistic and energetic and joyful, that's also contagious as well. And I would make an argument to you, and think about this really, really hard, that you actually have a moral obligation to not complain. You have a moral obligation to be positive, because you uplift the people around you. And what are we supposed to be in this world? Are we supposed to be like dragging our neighbors down and make them feel bad about the world? Or are we supposed to be joyful and joyous and like uplift everybody around us and say, yes, you can. You know, God gave you like arms and legs. Let's get up and do this thing together, because that's what communities are for. And so, well, anyway, stop complaining, because it's just ugly. And there's really no reason to complain, unless, of course, you have a legitimate complaint, which is really funny. But if you do even have a legitimate complaint, pose it in a way that's positive. Like, you know, we're working a lot of shifts around here. We're short staffed. I was just curious, you know, I'm not complaining, but boy, it'd be nice to have somebody else help us out or something like that. And you know what happens? They'd say, well, they're not complaining about it, but now I'm listening to them. But if you sit there and just complain to them, boy, they don't want to hear your complaint anyway. Well, anyway, this is Catholic Dad making you think about it. Please like or subscribe, get the Mass, pray the daily rosary, and do pray the daily rosary for the sick and the suffering in this world. God bless you all.